What's going on, guys? Welcome back to TBT.
And this is probably my last episode because I'm going to get fired. No, I'm going to get fired after the Marvel episode.
Arr!
but this is the throwback tomb, and we're doing our 10 animated Disney movies.
Yes, I'm hoping that he has something on here that I'm not going to be disappointed with.
I
Even though the
think
last video was, I get it, but it's a little weird, but I
I think
understand.
I think you will come to find that you're going to like my top 5 on this one.
I hope so.
Maybe top 6.
Well, we'll see in a second. Let's start with the number 10 Disney that I got. It's a 1970 film.
Oh
It's the Aristocats.
Okay, I didn't go that far back.
Yeah,
But
it's a Disney film.
I have seen that
Um,
one.
Aristocats is. Do you care what I say it's about?
Oh no, I've seen it before.
Um.
It's just been a long
Oh.
time.
Oh. Yeah. It's just these cats are in a mansion, kind of. What I guess they're taken care of.
It's the
Um.
aristocrats.
Yeah.
They're rich kitties.
They run into an outside cat,
Oh yeah.
and obviously Duchess, which is the girl, and O'Malley is the alley cat. That's what his name is. And them two just they start falling for each other, and he starts teaching them that it's hey, it's okay to be an outside cat. I mean, there's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with that here. They run to other cat. And, they realize the butler is the one that's trying to get rid of them. I mean, I think there's, I think the butler. It had something to do with. I don't know if he was trying to get something out of the money or something like that, so he got rid of the cats for that reason. I think it was along the lines of that.
It's been a long
But
time since I've seen that one,
yeah,
but
it's been a while, and the dogs in there are hilarious. Lafayette,
see,
you
there's a
know,
few of those older movies that I've thought about putting on here, but it's been so long since I've seen any of them that I really don't have a connection to them. So it's like, and I feel like that was my first two picks that I'm gonna have is like I've seen them, but I haven't seen them in so long. But
okay. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Number 9 is a 1973
oh boy,
Robin Hood.
I'm trying to think if I've seen that one.
It's a fox. Um,
Hmm.
well, Robin Hood's played by Fox. Um, Little John is a bear, and then the king is a lion, and there's a snake assistant, and Maid Marian's another fox. And if and back then, folks, if you really watch the movies again, Aristocats, and and Robin Hood, the same dancing motion is in there
Oh,
because back then they used the same animations.
one of the movies I'm going to talk about, I'll make a comparison about too.
Okay, okay. Um, Obviously, everyone knows the story of Robin Hood. I mean, there's different
Yeah.
stories, but this one is just he takes from the rich, feeds the poor. He loves Maid Marian, and it's just it's a great film, and it if I can explain it, Robin Hood is doing good and justice for the poor because it shows you that the rich are always taxing and try to be powerful, and they want to take from the
Yep.
poor all the time. But Robin Hood's like, hey, this ain't right.
Yep.
You should be giving this money to them because they really need it. And you know, not going to get into it fully. I mean, that's kind of how the world is a little bit now. But yeah,
Um, I want to see that new Robin Hood movie coming out. The
with
Death of
Hugh
Robin
Jackman,
Hood. Yes, that
I
looks so
saw
cool.
I saw that trailer on YouTube, and I was like, I might like it because it's Hugh Jackman.
It looks awesome.
Yep, a Marvel character, Alan. Give me your 10 and 9.
Number 10 is Dinosaur from
Ooh,
2000.
I've seen Dinosaur. Yeah, I like that.
I like that movie a lot. I watched it as a kid. I can't remember a whole lot about it, but the ending is always ingrained in my head, and that is where the T Rex, the big one, he's like rushing them, and like things are falling apart, and like the dinosaurs like at the very edge of the cliff and all that. Like that movie is just that's really good. I haven't seen it in so long, but that's a movie I watched as a kid all the time. So it's like I have to kind of put this one on because I have so many memories of just watching it on the VHS player when I was a kid. Number 9 is a movie I've only seen a couple times, and that's G-Force. You don't remember G-Force? Oh
I
boy,
gotta Google it.
it's the guinea pigs, man.
Nope, didn't watch it.
It's you have to watch it. It's just a cute little film. It's hilarious, and it's just these guinea pigs all over the place. They got these like fast. I don't know if it's cars or like they're in these little balls that are like really quick. And like every time I think of G-Force, I think about those damn. I think it was like gerbils or something, and the Kia Soul commercials, whatever those were. That's all I can think about is G-Force.
Oh my gosh.
And it also has the Black Eyed Peas on the soundtrack.
Ooh,
Yeah, Boom Boom Pow, I think, was on there.
that's 2000 to
9.
2009. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a fun little movie. I haven't watched it in a long time, but it is memorable because it's so different.
Okay. All right then. Number 8, 1999, Tarzan.
Oh.
Um, Now I loved Tarzan growing up. The soundtrack on there is amazing. It's Phil Collins. He did it in every language too. I mean, that's
Huh.
just that's another thing that hits about that film. Basically, um, parents crash ship. Baby's left with gorillas, raised by gorillas. Kind of knows he's more monkey way than human.
Yep.
New people come along, and he goes to the city. Kind of explores the city a little bit, but realizes it's just not where he wants to be, and obviously falls in love. There's a fight
Jane.
scene. Jane, yes, falls in love, fight scene, and then ends up, having a family with
Yeah.
her in the jungle, and takes her out of her comfort life
Oh yeah.
into his. So I really enjoyed that. Um, 1998, Mulan.
Too low.
Uh, you're too much. The Mulan, another great soundtrack. The girl that sings is her name's Leah. She played Jasmine in Aladdin. Mulan is about a girl that wants to be. Actually, it's kind of like the same thing we were talking about before. She just wants to like brave.
Yeah.
She wants to be a warrior, and she just they don't want her to be like that. They want her to be dressed up and every like princessy, and she's like no. And so what's cool about this film is she goes to war and shows
Yeah,
that
she
she can
dresses
be.
up like a guy and like
She
sneaks in
yeah,
there.
she dressed up like a guy. She's got a horse, a dragon, and a cricket, or a lucky cricket. Mushu is a dragon played by Eddie Murphy,
Yep.
and it's just it's an amazing film because again, it's another film that shows that you can do anything if you put your mind to it, and you can be like these people if because obviously you can see in the training videos that she was getting better, and then she defeated the guy. I just don't remember his name, the big scary dude, but she falls in love obviously
Yeah.
with the dude. You know. Oh, and the soundtrack again, Mr. I'll Make a Man Out of You. I mean, that was the hit song, and then the Reflection is the other song that she sings. Christina Aguilera covered it later on.
Yeah.
Anyway,
All right. What's your number 7?
it's Mulan. I did 8
Oh.
and 7. Yeah, it's your
Oh.
turn. What's your number 8?
It's 1:30 in the morning. My number 8 is Lion King 2: Simba's Pride from 1999.
Okay. Okay.
Um,
I know for sure there's another one on your list then.
I watched. Oh, are you sure?
If it's not, go ahead. Go
I
ahead.
will say, as a kid, I watched this one more than the first one,
Mm.
but I don't like it as much as the first one. Growing up, I appreciate the first one a lot more. Uh, huh?
And and with that, what you're about to say, what does it teach you now, knowing it that like because you are a dad, folks,
Yeah.
just in case you don't know, you've heard the baby probably in the back of the video sometimes. He is a dad. What does it teach you about just even the father? Simba's the dad at the time in Lion King
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. So it's basically like Simba takes over from where Mufasa was in the first one because Simba's an adult now. He's grown up. He defeated Scar, and he's the next chosen king for their land. And on top of that, he's the father, and he's trying to teach his son the way that his father taught him, kind of, correct?
Daughter.
Oh, no, that's right. He has a daughter and not a son. The other one is the boy,
Yeah, he's
correct?
the Outlands. He's
Yeah. He's basically like a baby Scar.
yeah.
He kind of looks like him.
Basically, it is.
Uh,
I think in a
it's
sense.
been so long since I've watched it, but yeah, just being like trying to be the best father figure that he can be and be a protector and try to fill his father's shoes, and like maybe do things a little different than his father did to a degree because like the way that his father wouldn't allow certain things or like him and Scar were they kind of didn't like each other and that's what led to things happening, so
Yeah. It
I feel like Simba's more of a he wants to be more of a peace bringer and he wants to teach his kid to be more accepting and loving and not
but
just
then
because you're
yeah.
a ruler.
They say not in the film not to trust outsiders, but eventually that trust starts getting
Yeah,
gained. So it does show a lot in the film for that
yeah,
too.
and especially with her befriending an outsider
Yeah.
and like they're real tight, you know what I mean? So, and I can never remember this. Is this the one where the field catches on fire, or is
I
that the
think
first movie,
so.
or is that during the Scar fight? I don't remember
There's a lot of fire in all these movies too. Let me. I just want to make sure here.
because I'm pretty sure.
There is a fire one. I think in Lion King, the first one.
Well, I think if I'm not mistaken, I think that his daughter and that the other lion, the cub, are out in the field and it gets caught on fire and he like
Yes.
comes to save them. Yep,
Yeah.
that's it.
Kofu and Kiara.
Mm, I could never remember their names.
Yeah, Kiara, a beautiful name by the way.
Yeah, I might use that. Anyway, um, but yeah, Lion King 2. I loved it as a kid. I love the first one more, obviously, now, but that one was one I watched all the time.
Okay.
Number 7, Pooh's Grand Adventure from 1997.
Whoa. Pooh.
Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh.
I love Winnie the Pooh, bro.
Okay.
Uh,
I like your
yeah, I watched this one a lot with my grandma, and this was what I was going to tell you about. This one, there's a lot of comparisons to Jungle Book with the animation of how Pooh walks and how
yes.
God, I always forget the kid from Jungle Book.
Mowgli.
Mowgli, how he walks and like, or no, not how Pooh
I think it was
walks.
the
How
bear.
Christopher Robin, the kid, the
Yeah.
boy, how he walks and how Mowgli walks around the trees and stuff, they used the same animations. Which, I mean, back then, it was easier to do that. It's cheaper. You've already made it, so it's like, who's really gonna notice it at the
Yeah.
time, you know? But yeah, Pooh's Grand Adventure. He's gone to find Christopher Robin, and he's got a map. They get lost in the woods, and it's scary and all kinds of stuff. And they go through like the mountains, and it's just like a big adventure movie for Pooh. It's the biggest thing that they've really had him do. All the other stuff are like small stuff. Like I love the Halloween movie. The and a Boo to You Too or something like that. We watched that on Halloween with Violet, our daughter, and like we just sang the stupid songs that's on it. It's just fun. I love Winnie the Pooh. He's fat. He just eats all the time like me. He's
Man, I can't wait to see you just wear a red shirt walking around half naked.
I mean, don't tempt me.
Uh-oh.
We'll,
YouTube won't like that.
I know a website that will though.
Oh.
We make some money real quick.
Yeah, we would. Okay. All right. Number 6 and 5. So, number 6, 1996. Hunchback of Notre Dame. And it's about Quasimodo. He's a hunchback. He's kind of raised in the church by this priest guy, and he's kind of told not to. It's a dangerous world. Don't go out there. Stay in here. Right? And
they're telling him that because he's ugly.
yeah, because you're ugly. But here's the
Or
thing, right?
ugly is probably the harsh way of putting it. He's deformed.
Deformed, ugly. I mean, just anything you can throw at that time period. That's what the guy was trying to consider him.
Yeah.
He was friends with these gargoyles that tried to help him out and stuff. Then there's this woman that came along named Esmeralda, a gypsy is what the guy would call her. She, while they thought he was wearing a mask in the parade, but when they realized it wasn't, there was people that made fun of him, but she stood up for him.
Mm-hmm.
And she showed that, anybody can be out here. Like, it doesn't matter. And there's a knight in there that shows, like, he's not loyal to his knighthood. He shows, like, defend these type of people.
Yeah.
Like, and I think it's just, you don't want to keep someone locked up. You want to show them the world, because if you keep them locked up, they can't discover new things. They can't. Yeah. They're not going to be able to discover their own personality either. So, I think that film taught me a lot.
It's a big message of treat others with respect, treat people equally,
no matter how they look.
Yeah, not based on appearance or
yeah.
It's about the person. So
yes, exactly. Dude had some forearm strength for sure.
Oh, dude was built.
I would love to arm wrestle him and see how that worked. So, 1991, my number 5 is Beauty and the Beast.
Okay.
That's my woman's in there, Belle. Yeah, I know she gets Stockholm syndrome and falls in love with her captor. But it's true though. That's what it is.
No. I feel like she would have had Stockholm syndrome going with Gaston.
Gaston. Gaston only loved Belle. But yeah, she's a big book girl. She gets pretty much captured because she's running with these wolves, or running away from wolves. But she once. Oh no, her dad. Something happens with her dad, and then she takes his place.
Yeah.
And then at first he kind of treats her bad, but then like all the silverware and all the candles and the
Yeah.
clocks, and they're trying to tell the beast like, hey, just be nice to her, just show a little bit of love. And same thing goes for her. They're trying to. It is a little weird, but it. I think it's kind of another. What is it like? It's not like it's kind of like one of those things you just said before. It's like an appearance thing. You got a
Oh,
girl that's a smart reader, that's with a beast that's trapped this way,
it's more of
and
like you look at somebody from the inside, not just on
that yeah,
how they
that's
appear.
that's what I'm yeah, that's what I'm trying to get to. Yeah,
Because
it's
he
more
does turn back into a human.
yeah. He looked a little funky. I liked him better as a beast. But but yeah, Gaston in there. Dozen
Moron.
eggs. I think Hugh Jackman should have played Gaston. I'm gonna say it now. I think. Yeah, but that's it for my number
Okay.
6 and 5.
Well, my number 6 is a Goofy movie from
Ooh,
1995. Oh yeah.
ooh, I love that. That's a good. I appreciate that one.
I had this one on VHS as well. I played the crap out of it, and it's just a good old son and dad movie, bro. The dad embarrasses the crap out of him constantly, and they argue, but then they end up, they go on this big ass road trip, and they just end up having a lot of fun and getting into a lot of trouble.
How'd you feel about Roxanne?
We ain't going there.
Yeah. What
As a kid,
Alan? What
I
he's
have.
saying? The Goofy movie is a fantastic movie.
Oh
I
yeah.
I agree with it. I enjoyed it as well. He's right. It's about a dad that just wants to bond with his son,
Hmm.
and his son does not want to do it. He wants to go to a concert
Because
with a girl.
he thinks he's too cool for his
Yep.
dad.
And his dad, by the way, to all the great dads out there, Goofy, a single father, just
Yup.
that whole life, I mean, is just insane of what he has
Yeah.
done. So it's because Father's Day is coming up in
Yeah.
June. Can't wait to say Happy Father's Day to you. But yeah, road trip, didn't like it, and then they end up kind of
They
you
have a lot
know
of fun, and then he ends up
bonding,
kind of changing his mind,
and then
and
he takes him to the concert.
yeah, he doesn't care about being around his dad anymore. And I think that's a good lesson of don't push your parents away because you think you're too cool. Like they're just trying to be there for you.
Yeah, that part where I'm so happy. I'm not doing this, but that part where he goes, he's just walking out. He's like, Max, you forgot your lunch, and then mwah, just Alan. Be honest. How would you have felt if you were a kid in high school and if that happened in front of people?
Oh, I mean, my dad was goofy anyway, so I feel like he would have tried to do something stupid like that.
Would you have cared?
No, I probably would have laughed about it.
Okay,
I don't really care about that kind of stuff.
I did. I did not like it.
Don't fucking embarrass me, Dad.
it.
God, my friends are watching.
Oh,
That girl
God.
over there.
That
That
girl
girl don't
hates
give a
me
damn
now.
about you.
I'm gonna think about that in my notebook tonight.
That girl ain't never looked at you before. She looking at something behind you, bro. Like,
Yeah, and I'm just staring at the window in the rain. Tonight.
okay, number 5, Big Hero 6 from 2014.
Ooh, that
Oh, did
I
you
got
forget
to
about
see.
that one?
No, I didn't, but I got to. Another beginning thing that's stupid. It's not stupid, but another stupid thing happened in the film. Go ahead, explain.
It's been so long since I've seen the very
Dude,
beginning of this.
it's the brother, right? The brother
The
dies.
the brother, yeah, the brother dies, and basically this toy becomes his brother, the robot, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And and by the end of the movie, the robot, who is basically his brother, dies again. Oh, but I think they were trying to set up for a sequel because isn't there like a piece of the robot that does land back on Earth? They never made the sequel, but I'm pretty sure there was something like that. I don't remember. It's been so long, but
I only got to watch it one time, so I
yeah.
don't remember a lot.
But it's a fun movie because you got this robot that just acts like a big kid, and it's just fun, and it's family bonding. And but then at the end, what happens? He sacrifices himself. You know.
Isn't Oh, by the way, since he mentioned Big Hero 6, what is this?
Oh my lord, another one. They knew what they were doing.
They know
They knew
this
how to
ain't,
get dads to come watch a Disney movie. Okay.
and I did watch it. Ah, yeah. I hope you're listening to that, you listener podcast people. Yeah, listen to it.
Look, that's the third woman in a Disney movie that all have like the short, dark hair, big butt, with attitude. What is it? What the whoever the executives at Pixar and Disney, they got a top. Okay.
Who is the inspiration for this?
Yeah, we need to find out the bottom of this.
we do.
Who is your model?
Yeah. Um, are you done with that, or you got
Oh
more?
yeah, that's my
Okay.
number 5.
Number 4,
Yes.
1981,
Oh boy.
The Fox and the Hound.
Okay.
I loved that movie so much, and of course, there's a sad scene in there where
Isn't there in all of
basically,
them?
well, at the beginning first, it's like Todd. He his the person that raised him, the fox, lets him go. Like it's just like, you just need to be out here now because I can't. And I'm just like, look at his sad face. As a kid, I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is upsetting. And
That's the movie where the
he
dog and the man are out hunting, and the dog
he
pushes the
befriends.
gun away.
Yeah,
I
at
think.
the end.
Yeah.
So he befriends a puppy. He's a small fox,
Yeah.
and he's friends with birds and stuff too. But he ends up growing up. They haven't seen each other in a while, and there's one point where, like, I forgot the bigger dog's name. Chief, that's his name. Chief gets hurt, and Copper believes that Todd did it. So them two kind of have a tussle. But then I think a bear ends up coming at the end, where like it now is attacking both of them, and then at some point there's the guy that comes up with the gun, and I think Copper realizes, like, hey, like you can't, like, don't shoot my friend. And
Yeah.
I think it also shows that, no matter how far apart you are from each other, and even if you grow up and you haven't spent time together, I mean, you change, but it teaches you that you can go through something with somebody and still be friends.
Yeah.
And that's, I mean, it's just like me and Alan, like, I mean, folks, I wouldn't say what we went through back then was that bad, but I mean, it's just like,
You.
if me and Alan were to go through something bad,
Yeah.
I mean, the good part is that, we can learn to talk to each other about it. We learn to, we're still friends in the end, not to
Yeah.
let something that small or big get in the way of something.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's right. Mwah. Go ahead with your 4.
Number 4 is Lion King.
Whoa.
He,
I'm very intrigued.
well, I don't really know if you're going to be excited about
I
my.
mean, I might. I just got to see.
Uh, I think the only thing is that I just didn't watch this one as much as the other three. That's probably the only reason why.
Okay.
So,
I mean, I could. I'll let you buy.
but the Lion King obviously is very iconic. You have the story of Mufasa, Scar, their whole history. Scar killing Mufasa. Spoiler: if you haven't seen this, it's 33
Yeah.
years old
Sorry.
almost. You know, Simba having to learn from Timon and Pumbaa. Basically, he goes missing for years, and then he comes back home, and he's a man, and he ends up fighting Scar because Scar has kind of driven the land into madness. I mean, he's got the hyenas and everything that are like his mafia buddies, basically. Like he just ran the place into the ground, and so he does what he has to do, you know. And it's a very good coming of age story. You know, he's pretty much watched his father die. Um, while it does in a way kind of teach revenge, I feel like they do it in a tasteful way because he came back and reclaimed what was his, and at the end of it, Simba did not kill Scar. Scar got ate by the people that he betrayed, like
Yeah.
betrayed
It's
them, you know,
yeah.
for
The
his own good,
hyenas.
because he was using them, and they realized that he was using them, and they were like, okay, we're just gonna eat you, like.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's a very good coming of age story, especially after losing your father, and I have, you know, personal ties to that. My father wasn't killed by somebody, but
No, he didn't. He didn't get grabbed by the paws and thrown off a cliff or anything. So, um, okay, we got top three. We got 1988, 1997, and a 1994. 3, 2, 1. So number three is Oliver and Company.
okay.
Uh, love the film. If anybody likes cats, this is your film, right? Of course, you know Mr. Catman. Uh, Oliver and Company is just a kitten. Basically, it didn't get picked out of the box, out of the rainy weather. It didn't get picked. It's kind of exploring, and then it follows these dogs into this thing, and it's kind of part of the gang now. It's part of this gang of dogs, and they're trying to teach the kid how to steal and get food and all that stuff. And then
Yeah.
he falls into this little girl, and that's what he's always wanted, is to be with this little girl. And how to explain it, like, falls to this little girl. The gang takes him back because they thought that he was stolen. He wants to be with the child. The gang, like the leader of the gang's kind of just like, eh. And then there's some problems going on with the guy, the human that owns the dogs, and trying to pay back this kind of mafia boss looking
Yeah.
guy. And so he kidnaps the girl. And now Oliver and them are just trying to get the girl back so then Oliver can go live his life with the child. And I don't really know. I can't really explain what it teaches. Like, let's see. I'm gonna cheat. Oh, here we go.
Hey, we're
Oliver and
getting old.
Company. Yeah, Oliver and Company teaches that kindness has no boundaries and that family is defined by love, not social status.
Yeah.
So there you go.
That
I mean,
sounds
that,
about right. Yeah.
yeah, it's a good. I had to Google it. I'm sorry, but that's just what I have to
Whoa.
do.
My
Well,
setup.
calm down now. 97 film Hercules.
Okay.
I loved Hercules. It was awesome. I mean, Phil. I mean, well, here's the thing. Hercules is basic story, folks. I mean, he's son of Zeus. He gets Hades doesn't Hades finds out that he's the one true hero that can defeat basically everything he wants to do. So he, gets shot down to Earth and still has his strength a little bit. And I think a really good scene from that movie that I really enjoyed. You've seen Hercules, right?
A long time ago.
Like you might remember this part if I can explain it, but Hades basically has Meg in this pits of souls. Hercules jumps in there and then when he jumps in there, he's getting older and older and older, pretty much decaying.
Yeah.
And he finally reaches her, and the death people were about to cut the string, basically saying he's dead, but it couldn't cut. And he pulls Meg back up. He's one true God. And the cool part about it is he didn't want to stay in I forgot what it's called, but he didn't want to stay where the gods were. Olympus.
Olympus.
I didn't even have to look it up, but he didn't want to stay there. He wanted to be on Earth with the people. And just to kind of give us a little reference here, because I want to give these references. True heroism is measured by the strength of your heart rather than the physical power or fame.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what that film teaches. Like, again, folks, I apologize. Like, I have to look this up. And the last thing that we have here, my number one, is 1994. It is Lion King.
Saw that coming.
Yeah, I watched that film so much when I was a kid. I mean, he basically narrowed it down. He explained it. I mean, it's we cannot let the past define us, right? Instead, like I think Rafiki says it. You learn from your past. You don't let the past define you, and you accept the responsibility. You embrace your true purpose, because there's that part where he hits him, right?
Oh yeah.
And it's like you can run from it or learn whatever from it, and then he tries to do it again. He's like, "Ha ha!" He's like, "You see?" Because he learned from it. So, fantastic quotes, by the way, from these films that you can just bring out. I mean, you can add this to your life, and it'll help out a lot. Sorry for that long rant there.
No, you're good. All right, my number 3 is Beauty and the Beast.
I love it.
It's mainly just because I watched it so much as a kid. It's one that I had on a VHS tape, and like most of these, but it's one that I watched a whole lot. My cat's over there doing something crazy. Anyway, it's like you said earlier. You don't judge someone by their appearance. It's more about who they are as a person. And yeah, at first things were very awkward and like, she might not know what to do because she's stuck at this place and she's just trying to help her father. But then they start helping her and they start trying to tell the Beast, like, hey, just be nice to her and this and that. And eventually, things turn out good, It's a really good movie. I haven't watched it in a long time. I've always wanted to watch the live action one. I haven't seen it. But it's got Emma Watson in it, bro.
I don't care.
Come on.
Live action can't beat Disney's.
Oh, I will agree that a lot of the live action Disney movies, compared to like remakes of animated ones, a lot of them are pretty bad.
Yeah. Don't know where the developers were going with that.
My number 2, and I can't believe this wasn't on your list, is Emperor's New Groove.
It was. There was just more movies I watched than The Emperor's New Groove. I did watch it a lot though. I do like that movie.
This one is one that me and Shelby watch all the time. Uh, I watched it as a kid growing up all the time. I had the VHS. I had the PS1 video game of
I
it.
did too. I was about to say.
Those damn races.
Oh my gosh! Don't
But
even get me started.
but the lesson on this one I think is he's the king, he's the emperor, and he is very cocky. And while the villain is still the villain,
Yzma.
uh, she brings him down to size. He gets turned into a llama.
Well, she wanted to kill him,
Yeah,
but
well, Kronk.
Kronk messed that up.
And he learns his lesson to not be so cocky and to be so rich. You know, like he puts his wealth and his status above the villagers, and this movie really teaches him that he's an animal now. He's not even a human. He's an animal. So it's like if you want to be a human again and you want to get back to being the king, you got to work with some village people, and you got to see what it's like to be us. You know, that's a really good lesson because it teaches him I should help these people instead of just kicking them out when they come ask for help.
I agree.
It's a very good lesson on government.
Yeah.
And my number one is Mulan. I watched this movie constantly as a kid. Like you said, make a man out of you. That
Mm.
it's a
What a
good
song.
song. Reflection. That's a good song. The whole story of like she wants to help her. I think she's trying to help her father, and like in the war. I think her father is like, I think he's like a sergeant or lieutenant or something.
Yeah.
I can't
yeah.
remember exactly, but like she
He-
wants to go help.
Yeah, I think he was going to be chosen.
Yeah, and he was like elderly,
Yeah.
and she wanted to take his place, and they kept being like, no, your place is a woman. You're supposed to be at home, and you're supposed to be pretty, and And then what does she do? She cuts her hair off. She pins it back. She takes all her makeup off, and she looks like a man. And she goes in and she just whips ass. And she shows, just like with Brave, like you said earlier, sometimes it's all right to break tradition and be who you want to be, and not worry about what your family is going to think of you or what others think of you. What makes you happy is what's important.
Exactly.
And that's a really good lesson for that movie. And also for me, it teaches young little girls that when they become women, they can do the same thing that a man can do. They can go to war if they want to. They can be a soldier. They can do things that men can do and not just have to be complacent with being a woman, if that's what they want to do with their life. So,
Yeah.
I'll say it right now. Women are stronger than we are. I mean, they push babies out, bro.
I do too. We both do,
just
actually.
I'm just saying, like, I ain't doing that. Hell no.
That's why they're
But-
chosen for that for a reason.
Top 10 Disney animated movies, and you had some that I was surprised that you had, but those are ones I haven't seen in a long time, and I've thought about going back to revisit them, like the Aristocats.
Okay. You should.
I've always wanted to go back and rewatch that one, and for some reason I just haven't. But hearing you talk about it, it makes me want to go back and revisit that one.
Good.
Yeah, I mean, Disney's been making animated movies since the 40s. I mean,
For a long time.
so there's one that neither one of us mentioned, and I think it's because I've never actually seen it, but I've always heard about it. Is the Black Cauldron? I've always wanted to watch that one because apparently it's like a horror movie.
You know, I haven't seen it either.
Yeah, apparently it was like a horror movie that Disney made. It's an animated horror movie, and it's like got fucking rituals and Satan and stuff in it.
Well, maybe we'll have to come back on that and see what we both think about it.
Yeah, I might have to go visit that one, but yeah. So
Um, yeah, next is top 10 DreamWorks.
yeah, we'll see y'all there.
See you.